Friends, I want to start off today by telling you about a restaurant we found yesterday, the Smokehouse Grill in Berea, Kentucky. It was the first time we'd ever eaten there. We just happened upon it. They have a specialty, which is fried green tomatoes, and we absolutely loved it. We loved the decor, and the food was just so good. We definitely will be going back, and I hope you decide to give them a try too. They had a lot of antiques, and I managed to take a couple pictures of those. I love that old stove. And they had jams and jellies for sale if you wanted to pick those up. And look at all those skillets on the back wall. We enjoyed it so much. They had a wonderful buffet, so I hope you'll give it a try if you're up in that area. And today I'm going to show you just a little bit of what we're doing to decorate. We put a wreath on the door that we got, I think we got that last year or the year before. And then we put a welcome friends and family rug. We picked that up this year. And the reason that I put that other rug underneath it is sometimes those rugs like the one on top, if water gets on it, it will stain your floor. So I thought I would put that under there. And then I'm gonna switch over here, and I've got my welcome sign. And then I put those cute little pumpkins, and I tried to pick up on the gray there and the country look to match this. And then we have a lot of trim in black, and that's why I went with the black letters. And so this is kind of a primitive sign, but I did like it. So that's what we've got done so far. We've got our porch chair down here, our bench, and we're hoping to get a couple chairs to put right there. And then we hope we'll put a couple flowers here, the mums for the fall, and maybe even a couple pumpkins. But that's where we're at right now, and we hope you enjoy our front porch decorating. We'll be back later in the week with some more. And I just had to add this. We went for a drive, and what a beautiful view. It was just like it was standing there posing for me. Hello friends, and welcome to Mornings at Sunrise Cottage. My name is Vicki Ann, and today I'm going to be giving you a tour of my kitchen and my living room and part of my dining room. Remember, we've only been here for 1 week. And if you'll notice, I'm using a Mr. Coffee that I have had for probably 20 years that we've always carried with us when we traveled. The reason I'm doing that is I still have not found the coffee pot to go with my regular old Mr. Coffee that I use all the time. So we have coffee perking on here. So this little old coffee pot's starting to perk. And what you're going to see in my house are things that I've bought, I've had for many years. We've been married for 43 years. So a lot of the things that we have is older things that we've collected, or we've bought here or there, someone's got us for a gift, or it's come down from our parents. So I'm just going to start over to the edge here of our kitchen. And I don't do all this fancy stuff in my kitchen. We have things on our refrigerator, things that our grandkids have gotten us, just different things. I like it, so we keep it. And this year I picked up these little sunflower towels, and I love them. I think they're so pretty. And one reason that I purchased those is that they match a gift that my daughter-in-law and my granddaughters got me for Christmas one year. So I got those, and then I'm going to get some fall paper plates that match those. And I'll show you something else in just a moment that I got to go with those too. Here's the sign up here, my farmhouse sign. I made that last year myself. This was an old piece of wood that my dad had, and I liked the colors in it, how it was kind of tans and grays, and it was worn from laying in the rain, and so I got that and painted that on it. And up here I've got one of those old blue ball jars that my mom had, and I tied a piece of string around it because I thought that kind of looked cute. And something I like this copper look here, so I got those salt and pepper shakers last year. And I don't go for really expensive things. I got these cups. I like these. I think they're just as cute as can be. I got them from Walmart. They're gold and black, and I thought they were cute. I saw them on another channel, and so I went to look for those and found them. And I've got at this side of my kitchen, I have a cutting board, and then I purchased this little lamp and some more things that go with it from a lady that lived near me before I moved. And so it looks really pretty when you can turn on the light and kind of cast a little glow there. So that's why I got that, and I set that out. That's fall to me, so that looked real pretty. And then over here, I bought this a couple years ago. I went up to IKEA for the first time, and I bought that. So I just stuck me some plants in there. And I bought that Happy Fall Y'all sign this year. And as you can see, I like Mrs. Myers. That's what I use. I've got the lemon verbena there. But I'm looking for the kind that she has out this year, the fall scents. I found those and I didn't pick them up when I found them, and I should have. This is a utensil jar that I got at Home Goods, I believe, in Lexington. And I just stick my wooden spoons in it and my rolling pins. And this is a rolling pin that my cousin made many, many years ago, probably 20 years ago or more. And this is a sign, little kitchen tray. You can use it for a tray. I just prop it up there and use it for a sign. And I stuck my little truck there with it because it just seemed like it went with it. And here again is my coffee bar. And as you can see, I still don't have my coffee pot. And I put a little rug down there in the floor to go with my coffee bar. And then I've got some cute little towels about that drives my grandson absolutely crazy. He wants to turn this bar here, and these towels are interfering with him turning this bar. So usually as soon as he hits the door, they're gone. So here's a view of my kitchen. It's not a large kitchen by any means, but we like it. It's very comfortable. Everything's laid out. The people who had it before, they did a good job laying the kitchen out for us. And then I have a small place to store my food right there, just a small little cabinet pantry, and I have another one, another place. I thought they did a really good job in this house with all of the trim work. I was very impressed with the trim that they put up. And as you can see in the living room, it has like a really tall ceiling. This is our front door. And we have like a little place there where you can take your shoes off and leave them, and I like that, and I like the trim. Now I'm still just working on getting everything put in place. I want an antique buffet to go right here on the right side of the entry door. And then I'm going to make something out of shiplap, kind of like a frame, a big old framed area. And then each season I will decorate that. And this is like a entry from the garage, and our room is here to the left. I won't show you that today. And we fixed up a place for our little dog, like if it gets too hot, we can bring it in and let it sit right here, and we can put its pads and its bed in there. And this is a little table that Neil made for me. My dad had cut some wood, and if you don't know about my dad passed away in a logging accident a few years ago, about 6 years ago actually, and he also had a sawmill, so he would cut lumber, and this is a piece that he cut, and it had you can see the signs of where he had the saw marks on it, saw blade marks. So I like that, and I asked Neil to just fix this for me, and I will probably go over it and put some clear varnish on it, and that's all I'm going to do to it. But this is a little picture I've had for, oh my goodness, probably at least 20 years. But I like it. It's a Carl Linty picture, and it's a beautiful farm scene, which is what I like. So I just added a little fella here, a little scarecrow. And I like this here. I put that there. We give thanks to God. We've had that a long time. Got this 2 or 3 years ago. And I found this down in Tennessee, and I thought that was the cutest little thing. So that's what we've got on that little entry table. And then I hung some of these pretty fall berries up there. I have some coat racks. And then in here, we also have a table here. And this is one of a set of 2 that we used to keep in our dining room in our other house. And I just put a basket that I've had someone in Leslie County made this basket. It's made out of honeysuckle vine, I think. And I just stuck some different greenery and, you know, artificial corn and that kind of thing there. And I put this little pillow down there. I thought that was a pretty saying. Leaves are falling, autumn is calling. Then up here, this is something that I'd wanted for years. I think it's an old home interior piece, probably from the 70s or something like that. And I had seen that, and I really wanted to get one of these, and I found it up at the Redbird Community Store. And I've been saving that from this spring, and it's like a window pane. And then each window pane has a separate picture in it. And I just absolutely love that. That's something I'll probably keep. And this is when my dad passed away, someone got me this. I think it was my brother and sister-in-law, and so we kept that. It had some flowers on it, but I took those off for fall. And then I just had these leaves from years, and I put those around, and a candleberry candle. That's one of my favorite brands of candles. And there's a lady up in Grassy that sells these. So if anybody wants to know who it is, message me and I'll let you know. And then I picked up this year this farmer's market. I love trucks and old trucks, and my grandson adores trucks. So I'm going to have something that's pretty for him that he enjoyed. And there's a pear and a pumpkin. And if you can hear my dog, she's mad. She's out on the back, on the sunroom, and she's mad because she's not in here right now. So she is taking a fit. And in our entry, way on this side, we needed some seating. We needed quite a bit of seating, so we have seating for 7. And that's about what we would have at any one time. And then our dining room's close here, but this is just a simple chair. And this is a table that has that chippy look everybody likes, and I thought I would try it, and I'm gonna have to live with it for a while. And I don't know if I can handle this, or I'm gonna have to get down the paintbrush and start painting it, but we'll see. And I just put another one of those little baskets here, and it had some of these on it. And here's a little funny story. My grandson came in and he saw these and he thought it was real fruit. So he took a bite of it. So that's what you got to do with kids. I found out right then I need to move everything off. So I just pulled everything off the tables. There's a set of these, and then moving on around at the bottom is a basket that I got up in Maine years and years ago, I guess 25 years ago. And this is something we've had for a long time, and then we got this in Florida. It's just a little, it's got some orange in it, so I put that there. And the lamps are nothing new. We didn't buy these especially for the house. We've had these for probably 15 years. And the mirrors, I put one on each side of my couch. And the reason I did that, I saw it on, I saw someone do that in a bedroom, and I thought, well, you know, that would look good on each side of your sofa. So I had Neil put those on each side of the window. I'm using the same curtains that I had in my former house. And this is our, the style that we chose for. We did buy a new living room seat because actually we got rid of the one that we had. And here's some more little trinkets that we had from before. And I picked these little things up here so we could put our coffee on that of the morning. And guys, I've not done a lot of just straightening. This is just the way it is. We leave our Bibles laying there because we try to read our Bibles every day, so that's the way we left them. And then this is a clock we had at home, and so we just put that up here. And over here's the matching table for the one across the way. And I had this old basket that there was a Caldwell man that passed away, and he made these baskets, and my mom bought this from him. And I thought that's a beautiful, I guess it's, I'm not sure what they make those out of. I don't know if it's hickory or what it is, or oak or whatever, but they're really durable and really good. I would, when I was doing my gardens in the last few years, I actually used this to bring my vegetables in because I wanted to use it for what it was made for, to be useful. On this side, I picked this up at a little thrift store in Tennessee, and then this is just an artificial candle. And I picked this up this year at, I believe I got that at Hobby Lobby, I'm not sure. The other stuff is things that we've had for the last few years. I love these, I think these are so cute. And then this is an old picture that I bought at a flea market somewhere, or a thrift store. I just can't remember where, and it's another Carl Valenti. I love the things that he does. On just about every one of them, you'll see a church in the background and maybe a barn, and so that's what I like so much about that. The people that lived here before, they had lights up around the edge, and we may do the same thing and add those, especially around like Christmas time and that kind of thing. But this is my mom's buffet, and we're going to use that in here. We're going to have a fireplace added. If you can see down to the floor, there's a pipe coming up, and that is a gas pipe. So we're going to be adding a gas fireplace in here for a backup heat system. We always want to have some type of a backup heat system, and then we'll just put our TV up above that. And that is kind of our living room. I'll just give you a little swing through the entire living room from one side to the other. I'm still getting the hang of using this camera. And up in the eaves up there, the previous lady that lived here, she had a big sign with words on it up here. And then she had one over on this side too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find 2 Bible verses that I really like, and probably 2 of my favorites, and I'm going to paint a sign to put up there. And guys, I'm just going to show you my dining room. And this is the before picture, okay? All I've done here is just, this is a mirror that I'm going to use in the dining room that I purchased from Ashley. She let me buy this from her and I repainted it, so I'll be using that. And I'm going to put the buffet back over here, but it will be a while. You can see I bought me some new dishes. Then I found this in a little thrift store and I thought that was so cute. And I've seen some people hang aprons from those or hand towels. And I will probably be hanging a couple aprons from those little pegs there for different seasons. And there is a curtain right above the door, and I'm just not going to use that because that's the sunroom out there, and we're in and out all day long, and it would just be too much trouble to hang curtains up there. We're fortunate in that our doors had the shades built in that you can just slide those over and you can open it or close it. And over here I'm going to put a entire side of cabinets all the way down the wall, both the wall cabinets and the base cabinets, and we'll be doing those in white. And we're not going to go out for the granite or anything like that. I told him that I did not want that, so it will take until Christmas basically before we can get that. But I'm willing to wait because I really like that. We had that in a house that we had about 8 years ago, and we really liked that, so we're going to try to duplicate what we had there. But you can see we've got these here. We're trying to pick out colors for the countertops, and that's a lot of colors have to go through. We know we want like a white or something, but in here I did get a new tablecloth this year. Look here. Hi, Pepper. Hi, Pepper. This is my puppy dog. She's been with us for 13 years. She's a long-haired Chihuahua, and she's getting a little grumpy in her old age, kind of like I am. But I like this tablecloth, and this is a pumpkin that I've had for years. It's just a little white one. I thought that was cute. It was different from most of them. And then I've got this Lazy Susan on the table that I'll take those off when we have company and put like salt and pepper and that kind of thing there. And I hope you can hear me over my dog. But I did this little flower arrangement. I thought that was, I love the blossoms there, and I like that greenery. And I found this little stuff to stick in the top of it, and I thought that kind of went good together. And this table set we have had for I don't know how many years. We got it from a company in Lexington. The Amish made this, and it is so durable. It's oak. Well, friends, this ends this week's edition of Mornings at Sunrise Cottage. We'll be back next week, and I'm really hoping that we can get back to our normal time We had to go unexpectedly to Richmond yesterday evening, and then we had to have a doctor's appointment all the way in Hyden today. So we have just been on the road all day, and then we went back to the place where we used to live and brought a load of stuff. So we've kind of been exhausted today. So we will try to keep on schedule next week at all possible. Thanks for joining us, and we hope you will join us again next week. May God bless you and your family, especially in the times that we're going through right now. Bye, friends.